What's up, guys? It's Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman, bringing you guys another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold6. This is the big boy from Samsung's lineup. They had their Galaxy Unpacked event. I'm so hyped to get into it. But before I get going, I want to remind you guys, make sure you hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Threads. I'll have links in the description below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you got any comments or questions, make sure you leave it down below. I'll make sure to get back to you. But without further ado, let's talk tech. All right, guys, it's that time. Samsung Unpacked has ended. Samsung unveiled the Fold 6, Flip 6, and Watch 7 series. They also unveiled the Buds, but you know, I'm having a hard time swallowing that AirPod-like design. But anyway, we're on the Fold 6. I'm gonna go ahead and tear into this guy. I am super excited to unbox this and get my hands on it. Not tethered to a Best Buy counter, because even tethered to a Best Buy counter, it was enough to get me hyped. Woo! There it is, guys. This, I have to be honest, this is the most hyped I've been for a Samsung device in years, purely off design. I think that this boxy kind of utilitarian design aesthetic is perfect for the Fold, because for one, they got the lightness down. Look, let's get into it. Take off all this plastic. And we're gonna do the first fold, confidence. If I have to describe that fold at all, it's confidence. So let's take a look at what used to be my daily driver, the Fold 4, right? So the Fold devices, year over year, has been very difficult to justify upgrading unless Samsung is almost giving them away. The Flips have been a little bit easier to swallow, but the Folds, you're still coming out hundreds of dollars to upgrade. But this year, if you have a 4 or older, I've said it on Threads, I've said it in my other initial hands-on, this is a no-brainer. This is a massive leap in design, in specs, just in the overall device. The weight difference, immediately you notice it. The squared off design of the new one, the boxy design, even the hinge, smooth. This one isn't, this is still tight, right? This is still a good hinge. I got this, I believe I pre-ordered it, either pre-ordered it or got it on launch day. This was my daily driver until March of this year. So well over a year and a half of use from when the Fold 4 launched. Hinge still great, confidence levels through the roof on it. But out the gate, this hinge, it feels different, right? It almost kind of like springs open a little bit, so it makes it easier to open. And then it just stays wherever you put it. Like I said, the other one, you know, and then there's like it pops open and kind of loose, then tightens, and then kind of snaps open. So they've definitely changed up the hinge tech. I'm gonna go ahead and power this on, and I'm just giving you guys my first impressions of this. I know that there are 1,000 of these videos that are out there already. That's why I'm not focusing too much on trying to give you the run-of-the-mill stuff, but I will give you the important numbers, right? Price. They did increase the price of this guy by $100 this year. Whether it's worth it or not, I believe they're kind of putting all their eggs into the AI basket. We'll determine if that's true in the future, but right now I think that is a strike against them for adaptation. But you do get 256 starting out as far as storage goes. 512 storage. We're getting the 512 for the 256 price, which actually is a good deal, because this one starts at $18.99 this year for the 256. If you get the 512, that joint is like $20.99 or $20.19. It's over $2,000 for the 512 storage. So out the gate, you're getting a good deal. You get the new Samsung design aesthetic. You're getting 12 gig of RAM. You're also getting the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is the latest and greatest chip from Qualcomm, which is needed. You're getting an upgraded ultra wide camera. The other two are pretty much the same from what you saw on the Fold 5 and the Fold 4. You are getting a little bit wider front display. You're getting a little bit boxier inner display. The brightness has also been bumped up as well a lot. But I think the main star of the show is just, if coming from the 4, I'd have to say the ingress. So you do have dust protection on this guy, but the most noticeable thing immediately, the thinness and the weight, right? And the design has a little bit to do with that, but I mean, it feels, I mean, opens bone flat. To have a Fold already and to pick this one up and immediately be able to tell the difference. This is, I think, the 5, they got the hinge a little bit more flush. So if you went from the 4 to the 5, that was something that was noticeable, but the design was still mostly the same, right? Still kind of rounded all the way around, similar thickness, similar weight. There's a little bit of weight reduction, but from the 4 to the 6, it's drastic, right? Once again, like I said it in my flip video, this is one of those things where you just have to put your hands on it. For me, I was on the fence, seeing the keynote, seeing the specs. They were talking so much about AI. I'm like, well, I got the same software on my Fold, right? I have a S24 Ultra, right? Why would I got all the AI goodness here? Why would I care about the AI on here? To be honest, just the design, the weight reduction, the squared off display, dust protection, the thinness, and coming from the 4, like I said, it closing flush. I mean, it's just a pretty device. They have 5 colors this year. 2 of them are Samsung exclusives, the crafted black and the white. I don't know what special name they have for it. This is the silver, and they also have a navy blue and a pink as well. So a couple of different color choices out the gate. I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. I really want to carry it naked, to be honest. I mean, it's just so, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I'll come up with a word, but it's just clean. I think that's going to be the word I use for this. Just clean. You're just holding a little display in your hands. You pop it open, it snaps open. I mean, Samsung they got a winner, man. It is a great year to get into foldables. No matter what anybody says, they might tell you that, oh, you know, Samsung didn't improve that much. If you're coming from outside the foldable camp, getting in at either device, the Fold or the Flip, it's going to be impressive, right? So just for size comparison, you know, compare these guys closed. Do the Samsung S24 Ultra, the big boy. So as you can see, vertically, you're not losing a whole lot. It's just a similar kind of aspect ratio, but then of course it's gonna be wider. And then even thickness, yeah, you know, it's not quite 2 of these S24 Ultra sandwiched together, but you know, it's thicker. But of course, when you open it up, now the Fold is super thin, man. Super thin. No, we don't want that.
Until you hear a beep.
Not doing that. But you do get the updated design language, which is the squared off design. I love it. Let's find something else to compare it with. What I got? Oh, the Pixel 8 Pro. So once again, vertically, not that much of a delta. Of course, it's going to be a little bit wider on the Pixel side. Of course, thickness, you're gonna, you know, it is what it is. And let's see, iPhone 15 Pro, not the big boy, but you can see, you know, you're getting more display in a sense on the Fold outer screen. Of course, the inner screen is going to be no contest. But even, like I said, just thickness, I mean, it's not, like, even close, like, look at that. It is it's very close, man. I mean, this is, you're getting to the point where this is almost, you're not going to have a reason. Like, the thickness is not going to be a factor pretty soon here. But if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. If you want to know anything specifically that I found about coming from the 4 outside of just everything. But coming from the Fold 4 to the Galaxy Fold 6, drop a comment in the comment section below. I'll make sure to get back to you. But until next time, guys, I'll talk to you. Peace.